Hey guys, how you doing? Had a little technical problem here with the recording, but in the meantime, hey, we're here. Check out my video from yesterday. Basically, I was setting out the emergency alert out there. The banks are really coming in, getting insiders information on what's really trying to happen out there. The banks are coming in. They want to buy up everything. They want to stop everything. We already seen what happened in Africa and what's going on in South America now. The banks are saying we're not supporting digital currency anymore. They see the big escape. They see that people are tired of the inflation and everything else that's going on. And people want to trade their money and get their money faster. And when we start buying things with digital currency, the dollar's not going to be in use no more. So, as we seen in the other video from yesterday, how blockchain, the banks were saying we want to control the blockchain. They don't want the digital currency. They want the machine that controls the digital currency, so they could control that and put their own fees and rules and regulations on them. So digital currency, the people that are in charge of digital currency stopped that and said, no, you cannot control that. If you want to invest, you got to be like everybody else and buy digital currency. You cannot control the market, okay? And that was really good. So go watch that and check that out. And most of all, check out my videos. Just click on it right here. Watch the video. Hit the like button. Subscribe. The Coinbase app is right here for you to download. Okay, and with that you can see what we're talking about. Okay, and don't forget to show support and donate. $PAPAKISTOS, dragon with the 3 eyes. And here we're talking about when is the best time to invest in crypto. So let's check out the video and see what I gotta say.
If you're just getting into crypto, you may be wondering, when's the best time to buy? For volatile assets like Bitcoin, this can be a difficult question to answer. Many people like to buy when there's a sudden drop. This is known as buying a dip, but tracking prices and identifying the best opportunity to buy is tricky even for the most experienced investors. Others choose not to time their investments at all. Instead, they use a structured investment strategy called dollar cost averaging, or DCA. As opposed to making one big investment, or lump sum investing, DCA is a long-term strategy where you make smaller periodic purchases across a fixed amount of time. For assets that you believe will increase in value over the long term, DCA can help you hedge your bets and lower the impact of sudden negative price movements on your portfolio. Another benefit of DCA is that it's rule-based. Investing on a schedule takes the decision-making out of the process and helps investors avoid crucial missteps caused by emotional trading, like the fear of losing it all or not wanting to miss out during an upswing. It's important to remember that DCA averages out dramatic shifts in price in either direction, meaning you may miss out on both short-term pain and short-term gains. Even though DCA can be a helpful strategy during a downswing, lump sum investing may yield higher returns in a bull run, where the price is consistently moving upward. Let's look at 2 examples of how this can work. If you spent your entire $1,000 budget to buy as much Bitcoin as possible, your portfolio would be worth around $4,000 1 year later. That's a return of 400%. On the other hand, splitting that investment into a monthly purchase with DCA over the same time frame would only yield around a 300% return. In another example, you may have invested in crypto towards the end of the bull run of 2017. If you went all in close to the peak, you would be facing losses for the next 2 years, waiting for prices to recover. Using a DCA strategy over this period would have protected you, reducing your exposure to negative price movement as the market slides down, and allowing you to profit much sooner as prices recover. To know if DCA is the right strategy for you, it's important to circumstances. If you're not sure, consult a licensed financial professional.
Alright, so that's it right there. and we learned about that. So what is DCA? DCA is basically dollar cost average. Okay, it's simply basically how to invest. You've seen the video, you know, the use of strategy to reduce the impact of market volatility. Basically, when you bought, how you bought, how you're going to get back on return, long term, short term. I'll teach you short term. I'm teaching you short term, how to get $200 to $600 a week invested in digital currency. And I already gave out a lot of hints: when to buy, when not to buy, when to take your money out, creating a budget on what you need. Now, and I also told you, investing in digital currency helps you spend your money more wisely. Okay, if you're a shopaholic, if you're a gambler, if you like to go out every weekend, that's good. But know that you got to bring back a return. Don't just take out 50,000 and just blow it. You know, giving it back to, you know, people, things that are not going to bring you back a return. You know, it makes you to be a smarter investor, smarter person, and spend your money more wisely. So watch that. Hit me up. You got my email. It's right there on my content, and the Coinbase app, and Cash App me. And if you have my phone number, give me a text or a call. And let's see what Max Kaiser got to say.
Dollars purchasing power dwindles to another record low. Fed is getting its wishes. So the latest data shows that durable goods inflation is at 3.3%, food inflation is at 3.4%, and the consumer price index rose 1.7% in February, from the fastest year-over-year increase in 12 months.
Right, and the government is claiming that in 2020, the inflation rate was approximately 1.6%, and they are estimating that for 2021, the official rate of inflation will be about 2.25%. Now, if we were to look at the way inflation was calculated just 20 years ago, without a lot of the what are called hedonic adjustments, what we find is that the actual rate of inflation is over 9%. So that chart from wallstreet.com is showing clearly that your purchasing power for the money in your pocket is losing at least 10% per year in purchasing power. That means if your wages are not increasing by 10% a year, that means your standard of living is dropping. And what we have in the United States certainly is a struggle to bring in quote-unquote minimum wage to create.
Yeah, you know, I went to the store just to buy veggies, just to buy avocados, lettuce, and so forth. You know, the basics. And my bill came out to $70. You might as well just round it off to 100. I mean, when have you ever gone to the grocery store to buy veggies or something, and it came out to $100? Just a banana and some walnuts or pecans come up to $5. And I'm like, wow, you know, they're giving you back $1 and some change. You can give them $5, and that's what's going on now. It's just the inflation is high.
Livable wages. Clearly, those wages are not expanding. So that quality of life in America, in aggregate, because of the money printing, which reduces purchasing power, is causing the standard of living in America to go down. That is irrefutable, and anyone who debates that is not looking at these very succinct and clear numbers.
Here is the chart: purchasing power of consumer dollar index value, not seasonally adjusted. So you see it from 2007, declining, as, of course, since you see the big dip at first when the financial crisis, the great financial crisis, started, and money printing started to kick in. They slowed it down for a moment, but as you see, the declining of purchasing power continues, and the value of your labor continues to drop, essentially. What you can buy with your labor drops.
Yeah, right. What you can buy for your labor drops. right? So that 15% income increase that you just mentioned is distributed in unequally, let's call it, so that you've got this multiplying effect on the asset side of the ledger. So for housing, for example, it's going up. Probably the best mind who's looked at this is Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy, who points out quite clearly that if you look at an inclusive aggregate of everything in the economy that's the average person is going to encounter, including healthcare, housing, education, food, energy, right down the list, the actual loss of purchasing power or inflation per year right now is between 15 and 20%, which would map the amount of money supply per year now that's being pumped up into the system. So no labor is going to keep up with that, and only people who are speculating in the asset market have any attempt to keep up with that, and that's why we see so much money going into Bitcoin, because it's a direct escape valve away from all this insane money printing. But the actual experience on day-to-day prices now, it's no longer easy to hide the fact that food and energy and housing are starting to meaningfully impact everybody in America who's not of, let's say, the 100 million and above class, where they've got a hedge in terms of assets. So that.
Yeah, it's true. Go watch it. Bitcoin will be unstoppable 2021. Max Kaiser. You know, it's hard, you know, going out there talking to people that don't even know what inflation means. They don't know certain terms. They don't know what ratio means, what Bitcoin means, cryptocurrency means, digital currency means. A lot of ignorance out there. And then the rich are over there, they're just spending the money supporting because they could buy it and nobody can. And wives are asking for more, millions a month. We've seen it with Dr. Dre and these other people, you know, and that leads to corruption where a lot of people are not getting paid, not getting raised, because that's the goal, that's the Hollywood goal, you know, to become a millionaire. And it doesn't matter how you get there, you know, and employees are not getting paid what they deserve. Contracts come and go, and people have been working at the same job, still getting paid the same. You got now, you know, with the feminine movement and females being given higher position, they thought it was good, but they're working, they're doing multiple tasks. They're doing payroll, they're doing hiring, they're doing picking up the packages, and they're doing the meetings and everything, just for that traveling, just for that 250,000 a year, and they're doing 10 people's job, okay, instead of just doing their job. And other people are not even getting raises or anything, and I see it out there, and I see a lot of people struggling, and I try to tell them, hey, you can make an extra 200, 300 on the side weekly, digital currency. Give me a call, I'll show you, download the app, and I'll get right back to you. But thanks for coming by. You know how to get me, get a hold of me, show your support, Cash App me. It's right there. Watch my videos and share them, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for coming by, and come back for more.